Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Horizon 4. Today we're taking a look at the DLC cars for week number 11th, aka the 6th of December 2018. This theme of this week was weird, crazy cars that wouldn't be in any usual racing game, but they're here, which is excellent. Anyways, we begin with the 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Deberti Design Drift Truck, 1005 horsepower, 912 foot-pound torque, 3,500 pounds of weight. Front-engined rear-wheel drive S1 class 849 Pi. Yeah, of course we're not looking at a very serious race car here, and judging by the fact it's an Extreme Track Toys, neither is Turn 10 because, Playground. Because, well, Extreme Track Toys is what the Ferrari FXX was in last week, and that's where aerial atoms and stuff are, and this isn't an aerial atom. Admittedly, I think that's where the Formula Drift cars are. And I think this is sort of the niche of this vehicle. If you do not have that Formula Drift pack, which, let's be honest, I wouldn't blame you for not having, because most of it's just kind of boring LS swap 240SXs and a couple of other things. There's a Viper in there, which is kind of cool, but, you know. A drift truck. The drift truck's more mental than a Viper drifting, obviously. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the drifting performance of this car is exactly like. I'm really not the best person to ask when it comes to that, because I'm not particularly great at drifting. I can do it. I completed Drift Club with all 3 stars, if that's anything to go by, but not really. Yeah. A pretty interesting car, certainly. We've, of course, had another one of these novelty trucks a couple of weeks ago with the Hooney truck, so I guess you could make the argument that maybe this car isn't quite as interesting as maybe it could have been, and the Hooney truck is probably the better drift car in terms of hitting drift zones and stuff and gaining points. But, I mean, it's pretty mental. I've seen very mixed opinions on this, some people really liking the idea of the Chevrolet drift truck because it's a little bit different and weird. And other people sort of saying, well, I'd rather just have the standard Silverado. Gotta be honest, I probably would as well. But there's certainly something different, shall we say. And speaking of different, we now need to speak about the complete opposite, the 1965 Peel Trident. Of course, the car made by Peel, the company that gave us the mighty P50, which is in the game and is very popular. It has 4 horsepower, 6 foot-pound of torque, 353 pounds of weight, mid-engined rear-wheel drive, D-Class 100 Pi. It has 3 wheels, so I think from this we can basically decipher the fact that this car has the least amount of wheels of any DLC car that will be added, the least amount of power of any DLC car that will probably be added, and it's also by far and away the lightest DLC car that will probably be added. I kind of like it. It's stupid. Of course, there's not really much in terms of usefulness you can get out of the Trident. If I had to guess, this is probably better built up than the P50 is, but the P50 built up, I mean, it's not really saying much. Yeah, it's more here for novelty's sake, and I can't really criticize them for that. I quite like it. It's stupid. I mean, there's better cars in cult cars to use. I mean, it's probably better than the P50. If you was thinking of race prepping a P50, maybe look at the Trident as the car that you should be using. And of course, the P50 is a season-dependent barn find. Of course, I'm assuming most people probably have the P50 by now. But if you don't, and you want to feel the experience of the P50 and all of its slowness, the Trident might just be the car for you. And indeed, if you're bored of the P50, the Trident is different, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I kind of like it. It's sort of... It's the thing with this week is it was sort of a less serious week. It was 2 sort of strange, weird cars, which, again, in normal racing games, you probably would not see a Silverado and a Peel Trident, but here in Forza, we do, of course, get them. I kind of want to see the Peel be carried over to Motorsport 7, which would be nice. Motorsport 8 now, not 7. I mean, if they want to retroactively add these cars to this game, I'd be all for that, but I doubt they will. Yeah, if they want to add the Trident, that'd be cool, because we need sort of 3-wheeled cars in motorsport games. We didn't get the super van, unfortunately, last time, which was a little bit strange, although I guess it makes sense. Anyways, yeah, I'm rambling at this point. This week's a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. I can understand why people probably don't like the drift truck, and I can understand if people saw the Peel as a little bit unnecessary, and also, where's my insert supercar here? But it's a bit of fun. You know, take it with a pinch of salt. It is kind of cool to see. There's definitely weeks that are worth complaining about more than this one, and certainly we even had one of them in this sort of car pass month with the 650S Spider debacle. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.